Just go.
Just go. Okay, so my name is Sarah, and I'm with the Peace Corps. I'm here as part of the Peace Corps featured problem set. Yay, Peace Corps problems! So, yay for problems. So our problem was the living directory problem, and what we, fabulous team, worked on and came up with is ECHO. It's the Encyclopedia of In-Country Host Partner Organizations. Do something. It's not doing anything. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So the challenge here is that Peace Corps puts volunteers in country for 2-year periods, and when the volunteers get there, they have to understand the environment. They have to find organizations to work with, NGOs in country, to fund their development projects. So they have to fund their own projects. And they have to figure out how to work with people, and then they have to pass that knowledge on to the next group of volunteers who come in. Challenge. Okay, so there's no easy place to find information about NGOs who work in a specific country. So ECHO is a searchable database, and it's also a living history of institutional knowledge about the NGOs, about the government agencies, and about the host country counterparts, corporate entities as well, that they're working with. So you can document how effective and helpful the individual organization might be, how best to work with the organization, and if something went badly awry, you can put that in there as well. Details, it's searchable by location and sector. So the volunteers also work in specific sectors. So youth, agriculture, environment, education. So you can search that way. And each organization has a profile page. And then each organization you can put in field notes. So you can put in comments. Are you all going to be okay if I don't read all this? Because I'm really tired and I don't want to. You're good? Okay, awesome. So anyway, you can, the volunteers can learn who's in their community. They can identify organizations that are good to work with and share strategies for their specific communities, but also things that work on a larger scale so that other Peace Corps volunteers in other countries could use them. And, you know, you want to make a real world impact because that's what Peace Corps is doing, right? Good stuff? Yeah, okay. Everybody loves Peace Corps, right? Sure, whatever. Technology stack?
What do we have to do that?
What we have is a basic, it's a Django app that we're right now running on Heroku, and also some logic for data sourcing. So you know, some of the difficulties that we ran into real early on in this is that as Sarah mentioned, there's no one good source for this information. There's a couple of sites that are searchable for NGOs, but their data is not open, and they have nothing like a CSV download or an API, even if you do have an account. Personally, think that's a mistake. I think that the more connected these communities are, the more good can be done, which is at the end of the day the point. So we have had a lot of help sort of munging through some data that we did find, some PDF files, boo, that we scraped and turned into CSV files, yay, and just have some batch load files, some batch load scripts that throw them into a Postgres server in Power and gave us the initial data for the site, but Django also gives you, for free, an admin interface that can let users who are on staff go in and edit the entries that are in there. So for free, you kind of get a content management system within the admin interface. So we're demoing now, right?
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah, if you go to the other one.
This one?
Yes. And then your page.
Oh.
Ta-da!
Okay.
Okay.
So let's go to The team wanted me to remind everybody that we didn't have a designer on our team, and none of us know how to use Twitter Bootstrap, but by next rock, I will know. I swear to God. So what we have right now is, how many? Like 300 some organizations loaded in?
It's fine, right? Yeah, it's 20.
Oh, it's the small set. Okay, so, but we do have a CSV ready for parsing to expand that to over 300 from PDF that we found. We focused on Zambia, which is a country that name was just came back from.
Mary Fuller, she's
Mary
a
Fuller.
returned Peace Corps volunteer.
She's
was
involved
working
in
on
Rock
the team.
DC.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we come through here, can I get a search?
Search on economic.
Economic. We're using a Whoosh, the Whoosh backend on Haystack, which is a Django app that I recommend for any full text searching. It's really good. Has faceting too. When you come to a country profile page, you get
Organization profile.
I'm sorry, an NGO, an organization profile page. You have the locations, which there may be more than one, where to find them, the main contacts and their information, and then we've also enabled users who are signed in to provide their experiences with this group. One big problem with the way that the Peace Corps runs is that there's very little institutional memory. So year to year, the experience that one volunteer may have with an NGO in the area may be completely forgotten 3 volunteers after that. So to have sort of to build in some institutional memory, we gave people the ability to sign in and leave comments on here. So we can go and add a note. Rules.
Fix the name.